anything. You can water any of those houseplants, roses, vegetables, whatever. It's a great all-purpose fertilizer that will encourage bigger blooms, more blooms. It just gives the plants the nourishment that they need. And what's great about this too is that this is just a nice all-purpose fertilizer. Some fertilizers you can really overdo it and what we call burn the plants. This one you can't do that. It is just a nice general one. So long as you do the 1 gallon of water to 1 pouch, you can water it water your roses or whatever with that mixture once a week, once every other week. That's what I usually do, and you'll get just that extra vigor, extra production, extra vegetables, extra health, extra leaves, all of that. It'll be very happy plants.
Okay, just want to mention too, speaking of watering, I think this is cool. It's called a collapsible watering can. Or not can. I think they're so cute. We have orange or we have green. So we have you really set up, whether it's gonna be that new rose bush you have on your deck. Maybe you live in New York City and you're like, oh my gosh, all I have is a teeny little square. Put it in a container. And can you imagine having your own fresh roses? But I love these because they collapse down, so they're really space saving as opposed to great big watering cans kind of we're used to. I think that's a really smart idea. All right, guys, so what's happening tonight? This is so important, and James has got a great shot of this. You're getting both of these. You're getting one of the red roses and one of the pink rose bushes. They're gonna come to you, and within 30 to 60 days, just a little squeak of time, all of a sudden you're gonna see those start to bloom and the magic begins. Whether you cut them to use them as arrangements to give as gifts, however, just to enjoy them. Maybe they're on your front porch. Maybe you have that really boring space in your yard and you're like, look, I need a quick answer. These are like getting roses that have been planted 2 years ago. You're getting the jump start, and again, that's why you want to get them from us. Now, we have something really cool happening today as well. If you have your HSN card, get it out, because for every $75 you spend today, and this is only one day, we're gonna immediately take $15 off, and guess what? You can use that code over and over again. So let's say you're watching and you're saying, man, I want roses. I want them in my yard, I want them everywhere. Remember, if you're getting multiples, so basically 3 sets, 6 plants, we're gonna immediately save you an additional $15 on that offer. And that's on anything. Just use your HSN card and remember that code. Also, we have 3 flex pays. I love that. You're gonna only spend $10 tonight, and imagine the joy you will bring into your life season after season after season on 10 bucks. You pay it off in 3 months, and even we've included free shipping. So you're not spending any money to ship these. That's why you should get a set for you, a set for your mom. Anybody who's kind of blue right now and you really want to make them happy, this would be such a cool gift for anybody that you're thinking of. Maybe someone is sad, or maybe you haven't seen your mom or somebody special in your life for quite a while, maybe several months now. Send this to them, say, I love you, I'm sending you roses, and we're making it easy for you to plant them and enjoy them. So Rochelle, a couple quick notes on this too. They are hardy. It doesn't matter where you live, these will work, right?
Right, so these are good all the way down to zone 3, which is everything in the lower continental United States. So it doesn't matter where you live, you're gonna be able to grow these roses. That is not necessarily true for lots and lots of roses. They do have very specific zones. In fact, I just went to one of the box stores the other day, and I'm in zone 5, and I saw they were selling roses that were for zone 7, which was just shocking to me because they're not gonna live. So you do have to be careful with some roses, but not these.
Right.
These are perfectly okay no matter where you live because they are very hardy. Again, these are the knockout style roses. If you see them in the market, you usually see them with a very premium price because they are so disease resistant. They are so, I mean, these just throw out hundreds and hundreds of blooms. They are just a tremendous value in roses and plants in general. Like the wow factor that you get for the money is just insane. But the other thing I want, have you ever heard the gardeners saying, first they sleep, then they creep, then they leap? Yeah. Have you ever heard? Yeah, so that's what I think about with these, because we're talking about plants. When we plant them, we kind of expect this 3-year cycle with many of them. The first year they sleep, they're just kind of getting settled in, and then the next year they creep, they start to grow a little bit, and then the 3rd year they leap and they grow a lot. And I just want to say what we've done here with these, because these are already 2 years old, you're on the 3rd year right from the start. So
That's
you've already
great.
skipped the sleep and the creep, and now you're going to get the leap, which is what's so fantastic about bare root roses specifically, because they have been harvested as 2-year-old plants to be sent to you. And that is just such a, I mean, I know a lot of rosarians who plant and people who specialize in rose gardens, and they would never plant potted roses for big kind of rose projects. They would go with a product like this because they want a bigger impact faster. So this is really, you know, what we do in the industry when we want to grow roses really effectively. We get bare root roses that are 2-year-old roses, because in that first year, 30, 60 days later, you're going to have just this, you know, huge growth, and you're immediately going to have all of that satisfaction of getting all those blooms right there in that first year. You're not going to have to do the sleeping and the creeping, and you know, with your garden.
Yeah, I like we get to skip 1 and 2 and just get right to 3. That's important.
Just go to 3.
Yeah, well, and the nice thing about it too is you guys have just made it so easy. It's such a simple thing to do. And I love it because, Rochelle, every single one of you will get the instructions with it. They're super easy to follow. You don't have to be a master gardener. You know, you can be just a Joe Schmo. Gosh, I just really want beautiful roses on that container, on that porch, on the deck, on my balcony, or quite frankly, all over your yard. Whatever your circumstance is, there's nothing more beautiful than having flowers and roses in your life. It just makes you happy all the time. And I think sometimes with the kind of sad news floating around, we can use this kind of beautiful natural happiness in our lives. So treat yourself tonight. What a great way to be able to bring a lot of life and a lot of happiness and a lot of beauty into your world right now, which I think we're all looking for, right? Okay, so let me show you a couple more things coming up. And by the way, guys, we're busy for this. Please remember you're getting both the pink and the red.